Welcome back to the channel, good friends. Brian from Apex Detail. Today we're going to take a look at Meguiar's Hybrid Ceramic Pre-Wax Prep. This is a primer, and it's similar to some of the other products we've taken a look at, like Geon Primer, Tech Systems 1, Trifecta from Extreme Solutions, and many, many more. This is a product that can do a bunch of different things in one step, like remove minor imperfections, maybe oxidation, so it claims, and then lays down a foundation layer of SiO2. So we're going to take a look at this product on the test panel here, and as you can see, we've scuffed it up just a little bit. This is the gloss readings that we're going to get beforehand. We'll take some afterwards. We're going to do some correction. We'll put it on a pad, and we'll put it on a one-step pad. We'll use a dual-action polisher, and we'll see if we can get some work done and see the difference we make in this little area here. We're going to use the Chemi one-step pad, and we'll put it on the dual-action polisher. So basically, word for word, the label indicates that it can remove minor defects and lay down polishing agents while at the same time feeding the paint, polishing oils, and also leaving behind a fine layer of hybrid ceramic protection. And then this you can use as a foundation layer to build upon with their other ceramic products. The last product that we just reviewed from Meguiar's I actually really enjoyed, and that was their coating. And that would be able to lay on top of this and provide even more protection. So we're going to find out. What we'll do here is a crisscross pattern, which equals 2 passes up and down, and then left and right. And we'll leave it on there for a few minutes, give the SiO2 or whatever they have within the formula to act as their foundation to bond with the surface. And we'll wipe off. It does claim to wipe off as easy as a wax. This has been out for quite some time, but just like everything else, I'm a bit late for the party, but $14.99 for 16 ounces. If this works out well, I'd be interested. It does wipe off easy, and what I notice right away is the slickness under the towel. So let me remove the masking tape and I'll bring you in and we'll see if we've made a difference on the panel. Now, it really didn't remove as much as I would have liked it to. You can see there's a difference there, but that's probably just the polishing oils doing a little bit of filling and masking of the imperfections. Not quite what I would expect from something that would be an all-in-one. So let me grab the swirl finder here, and there's still plenty of swirls left over. How about a second pass? I say we do a second pass and see if there's improvement there. Once again, easy to remove, no dusting whatsoever. You can work it for quite some time as a decent open time, but as we come in and take a closer look, hardly any correction whatsoever. So, just for the fun of it, I want to grab something that's similar, that's in the same category. But instead of just taking over where this left over, let me scuff it up once again, back to the way it was before we started. And I'll bring in Trifecta from Extreme Solutions. It's pretty much the same thing. It builds a foundation layer for their coating. Has a little bit of correction power equal to a one step. Let's bring it in and get back to work. We'll do the exact same thing, a crisscross pattern equal to two passes. Trifecta I have used before for an all-in-one that can really save time, doing some correction, laying down a little bit of protection, maybe acting as a foundation layer for more substantial protection. And I know what it does within a pass or two or even three. Not quite as easy to wipe off as the ceramic pre-wax prep, but nothing to complain about. And I know this does lay a fine layer of protection down, so you can build upon it with their protectants and many others. But let me pull up the tape and I'll bring you in. This time you'll see that there has been correction done. It's noticeable. There may be one or two little swirls or scratches in there, but we've made a huge difference. Another pass would have cleared it up perfectly. So when it comes to being able to clear up imperfections, they would have to be very, very minute, very minor, hardly any oxidation at all for that. And the pad would be doing most of the work at that point. But we're going to keep looking at this. We look at positives and negatives from every product. So let's go to the other side here and just apply it by hand and forget about the correction portion of it and just take a look at the protection and the gloss and the slickness from this product. Just a couple drops on the applicator. It does spread out evenly like a liquid wax. Easy to work with, so easy on, easy off. We'll get it on there. We'll leave it sit there just for a few minutes so it starts to haze over a bit. Give it a chance to start to bond with the surface. And after about 3 to 5 minutes or so, we'll wipe it off. Easy to work with, again, easy on, easy off, and has a decent scent. So let's let that cure 24 hours. we come back and it definitely feels slicker, and that is indicated by the block immediately sliding off at the slightest angle compared to the section next to it. When it comes to gloss, a decent increase, not the highest we've had on the channel, but anything in the mid-90s or over is very impressive and will look fantastic on your car, truck, or motorcycle. As usual, we'll drag the panel outside, and you can see a tiny little bit of the jetting effect. On the other side here, we can see the difference where we polished it, and a bit of the SiO2 from their product is compared to how it looks with Meguiar's on the left. When we introduce water, what is the water behavior like? It seems to be water decently. So what we're going to do is do a quick 10 wash test just to make sure that that is something that will last and be a decent foundation. Remember, this will be a foundation layer for a more prominent, their coating, their spray waxes, anything they have that has a little bit of SiO2 in it. You can obviously put anything you want on top of it, but with these primers, they are the foundation layer, so they better have a bit of strength, a bit of substance to it. So yeah, there's definitely a good foundation layer with the product. The positives, easy to work with, decent scent. You do have protection from it. There's no correction whatsoever. It's mostly filling capabilities, but not really something I could use or recommend as a primer. There are other products that are a bit more effective. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section, or if you've had a different experience, please share it with us as well. It's not just my opinion. I'd like to share with those out there yours as well. It's your channel as well, guys. Catch you in the next video.